get this. So we can do it.
We're doing it. We're doing the thing. Hold on a second. I'm just going to turn down the music a little bit so that people can hear us. Okay, so... I gotta... Hold on. That's actually me. Hold on. Maybe I can do this. Hold on. I'm still learning how to mix audio. Give me a second. There. Now, I don't have to deal with the burning sensation in my ears, but you guys can still listen to the cool music. And, oh my goodness, my camera just will not listen to me. Hold on. I have a solution to this. Let's see you fuck around now, camera. I turned on the light.
Oh, hang on, real quick. Could I get the? Did you already post the link to the thingy earlier?
To the
for the Discord reactive.
No, I did not.
Oh crap! I have misplaced that. I wanted to change myself into a slime.
Oh yeah, we could do that. Hold on a second. I can send that to you. No problem.
Thank you.
Let's see.
I should have said that so much fucking sooner.
You know, we're all still waking up. We're doing things. I'm surrounded by a bunch of totally not Legend of Zelda pose.
Hello. I'm here.
Definitely not pose.
Yay.
Welcome back, Mafia.
Hi.
Alright, so yeah, but made a fire mahalo for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us today. Just helping my buddy out here. Alright, so Rune, it's in the chat for you. You're good to go.
Thanks much.
Yep. He's gonna change from being an Eric Cochran to being the slime. And then Mafia decided to be Hatsune Miku for Halloween.
Yeah, I'm Hatsune Miku for Halloween.
Good costume, I appreciate it. Fucking wild. We got the Hatsune Miku, everybody.
Yeah.
goodness, can I get an autograph?
No.
No.
Never meet your idols.
Never meet your idols, guys. Never meet your heroes either.
That's what they say.
Such a shame. Such a shame. Alrighty. Well, while Rune is doing that, thank you everybody for joining us here for this very special Halloween-themed one-shot here. I am, of course, Ikan, the Turtle VTuber. Right here surrounding me are my lovely little spirits of various colors. They don't do much, but they're just kind of nice hanging out here, providing me light because the power went out on my side. It's spooky!
Ooh.
Ooh, spooky.
Ooh.
And I just wanted to wear this hat. I found this forever ago, and I'm like, oh, this is adorable. Put it on. This is perfect. So, can you eat the spirits? Well,
I don't think they'd like that.
I don't know. They look like candy to me. I hope you like spicy candy, though. And the potential of being
Looks
possessed.
delicious.
Yeah. I hope you like spicy candy and the potential of being possessed. But other than that, yeah, I don't see why you couldn't. Name your favorite flavor. Watch them pick blue. It's always blue.
Actually, I like green.
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 Green apple, no. Green apple sucks.
What? No.
Yeah. No.
Bad-
the
bad
green,
opinion.
green
Weird.
apple flavor.
Holy.
Green apple flavor.
Oh
No.
boy, we're getting some
Mm-mm.
hot Halloween takes here in this one shot, guys.
Listen, I'm thinking
Awful
about
thing.
Jolly Ranchers in this.
Yeah.
Green apple Jolly
Ranchers,
Ranchers,
they're
awful.
good.
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
the green one is good in Jolly Ranchers. The blue one sucks, in my opinion.
All of you
Blue one's
are
like mid.
wrong.
What if it's spicy and cherry? You want the red one? Okay, well here's the problem. So
Yeah, the red
so-
ones. Red
so
ones
the-
are good.
So the one that I'm staring at right there, that small one, that's a pink one. Are you referring to that one over there? That's the red one. And then
I'll
this-
eat the green
Oh,
one.
there's a red one on your left.
Yeah, no.
Question mark?
No, that's not. No, in my thing, it says the one at the top left right here, or on my right, top right, with just the purple one underneath it. That's pink. That
Yeah.
one over there is red. So yes, you can have the red one.
The pink one is like is strawberry flavor.
Oh, it's pink lemonade.
Oh, y'all
I
can
thought it
have
was
that.
like pink lemonade flavor. It kind of
Am I that old where I think pink is bubblegum? Am I gonna be that turtle today?
It depends on the candy you're doing.
Oh, okay, thank
It
God.
really does.
Okay,
If we're
fire,
talking Jolly Ranchers.
fire,
strawberry.
you're a real one. You said
Generally-
bubblegum too. Okay, you're a real one.
Generally with like fruit flavors, it's gonna be strawberry.
Could be
Yeah, but
If it's a fruit
yeah.
group of if it's gummies, if it's you're not gonna have bubblegum flavored gummies.
I love that we decided that we're no longer playing Dungeons and Dragons. We're just gonna talk about candy all day for the next 4 hours. This is the
4
one shot.
hours? Oh god.
This is the one shot. The one shot is us just discussing bad Halloween candy takes. Like,
Have you ever had the candy corn with the pumpkins in it?
Candy corn, I can have like 3 before it makes me feel sick.
I love having candy corn because I get to throw them at people, and I get to eat the ammunition and then throw it at people at the same time, in equal measure. Like, have you ever taken
There's like a
you ever take one of those like
certain-
pop guns, right? Loaded with the candy corn. Watch
Mhm.
that thing puncture through paper.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's a
like a
concentrated bit of
certain-
sugar. What did you expect?
Fondant can eat my entire ass anyway.
I think everybody needs to find like their perfect candy corn to like eat.
Fondant is
ratio
useful for
because-
one thing, that's feeding bees.
My water bottle knocked over my Gundam.
Oh no! Which Gundam?
My heavy arms.
Oh no!
It's okay. It's my shoddily built heavy arms. It doesn't even have his stickers because I lost the stickers forever ago.
Oh no.
And he's only a high grade, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, high grade heavy arms will probably actually stand up to that.
Like the moment I mentioned the grade rating of the heavy arms, he's like, "Oh, hold on a second, never mind, we're good." I'm like, "Yeah, no,
Yeah, no, high grade can usually stand up a little bit of punishment.
yeah, high grades
They're
are
meant
fine.
to be played with.
Yeah, it's the master grades of the display models. Like, don't fuck with those.
Yeah, like my Sazabi that I've got over here, the Verka.
I have a master grade. I think I have a master grade Wing Gundam in my closet that they just cannot. I cannot build.
I mean, which Wing Gundam was it? Because if it's Endless Waltz, I get it.
It is the Endless Waltz one.
Oh yeah, Endless Waltz is a bitch.
Yeah, no, but I just don't have the space to build it. I don't want to.
That's true.
I don't want to build
No,
it.
it's a big one too.
Yeah, it's massive.
Yeah, no, like there's a Verka Wing Gundam from Endless Waltz that's just fuck huge.
Yeah. Anyways, we should probably start the campaign.
Yeah, yeah,
We should probably
try.
like 12
Yeah.
minutes, 3 of that like.
I'd like to go ahead and be Skizit.
Yeah. Okay. So, thank you all once again for joining us here. So, in an undisclosed town, in an undisclosed location in our world, you have all been invited to the biggest Halloween party. Hold on, I'm dying.
No, you just hit the pipe too hard. It's cool.
Take your time.
Hold on, let me just chug a lug here.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Hey, it turns out if you breathe the wrong way, it hurts.
That's what they say.
It's weird how that happens. Spooky. But you've all been invited to the biggest Halloween party that is being hosted at Castle Drachen, where the eccentric scientist Dr. Boris Karloff is, where he serves as your host. So you decided to don your spookiest costumes, apply your most devilish makeup, and prepare yourselves for the greatest night of your lives. As you make your way up the long winding mountain trail with the various people of the city from below, driving cars, riding bicycles, or even just taking a leisurely stroll. It's about 6 p.m. as you guys are making your way up, and the moon is just starting to rise over. There's a bit of a chill in the air, so you all have your coats just over your costumes, or part of your costumes even if necessary. But you see all sorts of various individuals move past you. You see these teenagers who are riding their bicycles, and they're dressed up pretty shoddily by comparison to you guys. Like, one kid is literally just wearing the stereotypical "I put on a bed sheet and then cut some holes in it so I can get going." And then the edge of his costume gets caught in his bike chain, so now he's trying to figure out how to keep going up the mountain trail, while his friends laugh at him like the assholes that they are. You see a couple of scantily clad women, as is custom in our modern era. And then but then you see some of the more intricate costumes. These totally should be like costume designer professionals, at least at some point in their life, with these like Wolfman costumes that with their intricate prostheses, and one of them is disguised as a mad scientist with flamboyantly shocked out hair with a streak of white going along the lines, big oversized goggles that kind of give them the fisheye lens look, but only for their eyes, and they have these large, like, Dexter's Laboratory style gloves on, and in white lab coat with scorch marks at the edges. These guys are like cosplay pros. Like, as you continue up along the way, you come up to the large gate, where the large words "The goggles, they do nothing." Exactly. You come across this the large gate that's the entryway to the castle grounds. The arch above the castle gate reads Castle Drachen in very bold stone font, and a somewhat elderly gentleman makes his way over. He's well dressed, and he has this very prim and proper posture about him. He wears a simple black and white tie suit with a monocle over one of his eyes and a well-groomed mustache. He greets all of you and says, "Dr. Karloff is waiting for you inside the foyer, if you please." And then with a push of a button, the doors begin to part open as you hear the "durr" as electricity begins to whir through the gates. As soon as the gates open completely, everybody starts to swarm in. Walking through, you see these large castle garden area with this almost maze-like hedge design around you, and you do see roughly these large statues that just peek out over the tops of the hedges. As you make your way through the center pathway, up the large stairs and into the castle foyer. This rather gloomy-looking Gothic European-style castle is well lit on the inside. There's a chandelier that this crystal chandelier hangs overhead, illuminating the entirety of the foyer. A large central staircase sweeps up and off to the sides, leading up to the higher levels of the castle. To your left and to your right, long hallways that are about 20 feet wide and about 20 feet high, just sort of feel like an endless expanse on either end. You see tables that have already been set aside, filled with various treats and drinks to kind of help ease you into the festivities going forward. The most intricate part of this foyer is the very massive family crest that seems to have been gone and worn from time immemorial, but you can make out what looks to be perhaps an image of a faded-looking dragon atop a shield, but it's hard to see, given just how faded it is. At the top of the stairs, you see a gentleman who stands maybe 6 foot in height. His hair is pulled back and well groomed. He has a pair of spectacles that seems to have cracked on one side. But this presence that he brings is very dominant presence of just brooding confidence. His arms are crossed behind his back. He wears this very large, thick lab coat. And as everybody begins to make their way in, he extends his arms out and he goes, "Welcome, my guests, to Castle Drachen. I am Dr. Boris Karloff, host of this year's festivities. Please enjoy yourselves, partake in drink and food and revelry. For the night is young and there is much time to be enjoyed." And with that, he steps away for but a moment, and then music begins to fill the halls. Starting with Rune. Let's go in reverse order today, because it's Halloween. Or it's the Halloween season. We're starting in reverse, guys. Starting with Rune. What are you doing as the festivities begin?
I look around at my fellow patrons, and I pause for a second after Dr. Karloff finishes his speech. Well, fuck, boys, if that man's not a vampire, I don't know what is. I then start diving into... What's that?
Fuck you, Shorzy.
Fuck you, Riley. After that, I dive back in towards the food. I'm hungry, man. I worked so hard on this costume. Plasmoid was not easy to make.
If you would be so kind, describe your costume to us.
Yeah, no. So I worked for a month on this fucking Plasmoid costume. I saw what they looked like in that Starjammer book that came out a few months back, and I said, I have to try that. So I worked for months on this morph suit, trying to get the proportions right, trying to make it feel a little bit like jelly while still being, like, breathable. It was a tough fucking job, but I worked so hard on it. I present to you Skizit, the Plasmoid Wizard Rogue.
Quick question: Do you have proficiency in performance?
I don't think I have proficiency. Yeah, I have a minus. Or, sorry, not. I have a +1 to performance.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna have you do. Roll me a. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have you because you're so dedicated to your chef. I'm gonna give you advantage on this. Roll me a
Okay.
performance check.
That is a 17.
Okay. And then what's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 19. What?
Wow! Jesus!
How?
I want to see this. Hold up a sec. I'm pulling up your character sheet. That's nutso.
So I've got +3 for my wisdom, and then I've got mastery in
you have
perception.
expertise in perception. That's why. Yeah, that +9
Yeah.
will really do it for you.
Yeah. So I've got a 19 passive perception.
As you make your way to one of the tables full of food, you see there's a lot of like very like common party foods. There's like bowls of chips. There's like little pigs in blankets, things of that nature. There's little like there's a small like miniature chocolate fountain with various like confections like strawberries and marshmallows. But what shocks you isn't the food spread. What shocks you is the number of looks you're getting for your costume.
I don't know if I'm actually all that shocked about this. I put in work.
So as you go about and start setting up a plate of your food, and pride swelling up inside of you, what else do you do at this time? What do you see, or what would you like
I'm
to?
just kind
What
of
would you like
looking
to
around at
observe?
the party.
Okay. Well, the party is just getting started. It's about, I would say, it took you guys a good like hour and a half, 2 hours to get up here from the town up the mountain trail on foot. So I would say, you're pretty tired, you're pretty ragged, but you're getting fueled up again with all the food, and so it's about 8 o'clock by the time everybody was able to get inside and get something to eat and stuff like that. So you see a lot of people are just sort of mingling about with your 19 passive perception. You see a lot of people are mingling. Some people are dancing, and it's at this point I'm gonna go ahead and ask Lumi, what are you doing at the party right now? Like, what are you going to be doing?
Well, I'm gonna mostly be hanging by myself, probably by the food area, just getting some things to eat and trying my best to kind of talk to people.
So are you trying to mingle, or?
Yeah, trying to mingle.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Can you please describe your costume to us?
All right, so my costume is like a simple like adventure type costume, and the things that my character's dressed up as a character from this make-believe story. And in the make-believe story, the character has little bunny sidekicks, so my character has a little bunny plush that they take around with them.
Oh, that's actually kind of adorable.
Cute as hell.
What the fuck? I know we said lighthearted and fun, but it's spoopy. Okay. Skizit, you see that there's this I don't know how to best describe what she just told me. But you see this very adorable bunny wielding fantasy character.
Shit, I think I recognize what animes that comes from. I'm gonna walk right up and I'm gonna introduce myself. Well, good evening. My name is Skizit. How are you? Now.
Hi, my name's Riley. Nice to meet you.
Well, the pleasure's all mine, Riley. You having a lovely evening so far at this big old swanky dank?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a feel of the party. Social events really aren't my thing.
Oh, I totally understand. They're 100% my thing. That's why I put so much fucking work into my costume. I'll tell you what. But right now, I'll tell you, the first thing you're going to want to do is get you some food. That was a hell of a walk right up that mountain trail, wasn't it?
Definitely. I think I should get some food as well. But I
Try the
also
canapes.
love
They're
your
fucking
costume.
tasty.
Ooh, definitely gotta taste that first since you suggested it. but I love your costume. It's amazing.
Oh, thanks so much. I put so much fucking work into it. You know that that fucking Dungeons and Dragons thing that came out a few months back, Spelljammer? I saw this in there and I just had to make it.
Alright. I just chose a simple character from a book I used to read.
I love the meta
Oh, that's from a book.
commentary.
I thought I recognized it from an animes.
I think it was made into an anime. I'm not really sure.
Might have been. I could also just be making it up. Anywho,
Alright then.
do you need a hand getting yourself some food, or?
I think I can do that on my own. Thank you.
Well, I'll leave it to you then.
We pan out now to the dance floor, where we see a myriad of various creatures, not really breaking it down sexual style, but they're breaking it down white boy style. It's about as good as it's gonna get for some of these people. Some people are doing the box step, some people are doing the 1-2 step. I think one of them tried to pop the gritty and fell over at one point. But it's amidst these like moving bodies where we see one person just sort of standing there. Frog, would you mind describing your character to us and what they're doing?
Yep. So I'm Nancy. I am dressed as a very, very detailed tiefling. Like paper mache horns that are very well painted. Entire skin paint. Bright red hair. Deep red skin paint. Kind of wearing a jumpsuit with just straps of armor and belts all over it. She is very out of place in this whole situation. She's just kind of awkwardly just looking around, just sort of dancing, not really to herself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picturing like that dancing animation from Vampire the Masquerade.
they'll like point to one side and then they'll point to the other side and then just the swinging of the arms.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, please look up Vampire the Masquerade like dancing animation. You'll understand. It's so generic. It's funny.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. But yeah, she's just very feeling out of place. She has a duffel bag off to the corner that's filled with various like drink mixing stuff and stuff like that in case people want to experiment with trying different drinks that she has. That's one of her pride points is whenever she goes out, which is rare, she always brings her own drinks that people generally love.
Nancy feels like the kind of girl who got dragged in by a bunch of kids to be like, come on, you haven't gone out in like a month. Like,
yeah, she very much has not left her apartment in very like months.
Experimenting with Frog.
But she also has big, large, circular glasses on too. I think that's everything.
Alrighty. So you just feel out of place. What are you doing in this moment besides just like casually going with the vibe?
Honestly, kind of desperately looking for a way to like get away from the dance floor, but she's kind of like trapped.
Okay. You can either roll a perception or you can tell me what your passive perception is, because it seems like this is more of a like it seems like you're trying to look for a way out, so I'm gonna say roll a perception.
Okay, I'll just roll it then. +1. Woo. That's a 10.
Oh, the social anxiety on this child.
Yeah.
In this sort of like awkward like body swaying like get me out of here, please, fuck.
Yep.
You sort of like shuffle your way off the dance floor, not realizing that you were in the dance floor to begin with until it started just happening, and then
Yeah.
you suddenly make your way out of this like small little mob, and you find yourself at one of the tables, and then off to the side you see an individual who I will let Mafia explain who they are.
Awesome. So, I don't know how to start this necessarily at a table. Yeah, I'm kind of just sitting at a table playing on my phone in the corner. She is wearing a surprisingly nice thrifted jacket with red gloves that do not match with the rest of her outfit. A Ren Fair dagger at her hip, and a plastic little demon horn headband. And when she opens her mouth, you see little glow-in-the-dark vampire fangs. Plastic vampire fangs.
God, I love the low quality aesthetic. It's so good.
Right.
Oh, that sets my heart aflutter. Thank you for that.
Yeah. I don't know. She's sort of just sitting in the corner playing on her phone for a bit. One of her gloves is off because they're not the ones that you can like
You're
use your
not touch
phone with.
sensitive through.
Yeah.
I know that feeling. What game are you playing?
You got games on your phone?
You got games on your phone? She's playing Honkai
Checking
Star
my-
Rail.
Checking my email.
Check your email.
She's checking her email. She's not just playing a game. She's checking her emails. Because that's what party teens do. They check their
Yep.
emails. Maybe she's like the Vera Oberlin of this group from Monster Prom. She's all business all the time. Bad bitches. All right, Nancy, what do? You see this like standoffish individual twittering with her phone.
I think it's called Xing.
I hate you. You couldn't pay me to call it that.
Oh, I
I
got
know.
off Twitter like at the start of the year.
Oh, congratulations.
I feel like I've said this before.
I
I
believe you
don't
did.
recall.
I was kind of saying it in a like joke.
In like an off the.
I'm better than you way, right?
Oh.
No, pop off.
You know, elitist about my social media choices, which I've been that person before, and I still am that person because now I'm on Tumblr.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
Then
It's
Twitter
better. Oh, it's so much better.
Nancy's gonna awkwardly drag her duffel bag over to the table and kind of pull up another chair and kind of
Just clinking of
didn't-
bottles.
bottles, and there's like something like, it sounds like something heavy is in there, but you're not quite sure what. She opens it up and takes out skin paint and kind of a mirror and kind of retouches some of the smudges on her face. Not really noticing the other person. She's kind of self-absorbed in this moment because she kind of like is panicked and is doing anything to get her attention to focus on something else than the situation she's in. And then she'll put down the mirror, look up, and be kind of startled.
Yeah, I've just been kind of staring at you
Like,
since you sat down. Like,
This is the most. This is
hello.
This is the most socially anxiety charged like interaction I've heard in such a long time.
Can I help you?
Oh, sorry. I was just sitting. I needed to fix something, and I really want to get out of the dance floor. I didn't even realize it was a dance floor. Do you, let's see. How do I do this? Do you want a drink? This is what I'm good at. What's your flavor profile? What do you like?
I'm not 21 yet.
I have non-alcoholic too.
Okay.
My favorite non-alcoholic daiquiri.
You're
Do you have
finest
like a
non-alcoholic
cherry soda or
temple.
something?
Yeah, I have cherry soda. She'll pick out a can of cherry soda.
Just a whole ass can of cherry soda on
Cheers!
the right.
She's prepared.
Bitch has got a fucking. You got a whole ass cooler in that duffel bag.
Apparently.
Well, it's like
I love
a
it now.
small
I love
cooler,
it.
but
It's
yeah.
amazing. You have one of those like super well insulated bags. Like you custom built the duffel bag to have insulation so that way you can keep drinks cold.
Yep.
Fire has it right. This is what I'm good at. Overly awkwardly gives a full Excel presentation about drinks available. Also, I'm not bashing. If anybody's curious, I'm not bashing on social anxiety. Like, come on, we play Dungeons and Dragons. We all have social anxiety to some extent. Like, guys, I'm just saying, like, it's just so refreshing to see.
Yeah, D&D characters are normally
We're bombastic as fuck.
where we can be not socially anxious. But sorry. But you told me to play a normal like human person at a party. So
That's fair. That is very fair. I did tell everybody here, you guys are just people in costumes for the time being. Give it some time.
Yep.
Like, wait for it to pop off. Oh my goodness. I just think that's so good. Oh, it's so refreshing. I'm smiling too much. My face hurts.
But I'm Nancy. I'm surprised they let somebody who's not 21 in this party. I guess it was open to the town, but I didn't think. I'm sorry, I'm rambling.
yeah, I don't think they know I'm here.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'll keep it under wraps. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, I'm missed.
Is did your parents actually name you that?
No.
Oh. Okay. She'll just start making a drink for herself that's seemingly very complicated because she's adding a bunch of shit.
Go ahead and add your. I'm gonna treat this as you roll a d20. Add your proficiency bonus.
Okay. Oh, that's a 21.
Make whatever drink you want, darling.
It is. I'm trying to think of a good one. Like it's like a little bit of vodka, a little bit of I'm not good with drinks. I shouldn't have done this, but
Here, I got
Right now.
Here,
Make yourself
here,
a good old-fashioned whiskey sour.
here, I got a drink for you. So you want to start with vodka as
Yeah.
your base?
Yep.
Cool. 2 ounces of vodka, 1
Yep.
ounce orange juice,
Okay.
1/4 ounce of sours of bitters,
Okay.
and you're going to lightly shake with ice.
Okay.
So you
Yep.
just you go and grab some ice cubes from the thing on the table, and you put it in your shaker. You're gonna shake it, give it a nice good
Yep.
shake. So you just hear this. It's off to the side mist, and then you're going to take your sifter, and you're going to go ahead and you're just going to sift it out of the shaker, and you should have yourself a pretty strong, pretty bitter but it will have a nice, cool aftertaste. I don't remember the name of this drink, and I've only ever made it once, and I was kind of half buzzed when I made it. So
Perfect. It is into a potion bottle, and there's she added some food coloring to it to make it like more red. And then she'll take a sip.
exactly as I described it. So it's quite bitter. It's quite bitter going down, but it has a smooth, cool aftertaste at the end.
She pulls out a notebook and starts making a little note into it and puts it back in the bag.
Does the potion bottle have a smiley face on it?
I'm just like drinking like just a canned soda.
Yep. Yes, the potion bottle has a little smiley face. It has googly eyes,
Insert
too.
Minecraft drinking noise. Well, laughing
And then
too
she's
much.
just kind of sitting there, just awkwardly, just sipping her drink, kind of desperately ignoring the crowd.
While I'm here, Nancy, since I got you at a table, I will give you an option.
Oh.
You can choose to accept this or not. It's totally up to you as a character. If you want, you can spike the punch. And you can easily get away with it.
Okay, yeah, 100% I will.
Okay.
I will look at Mist and be like, don't drink the punch, and then I'll walk off with a like
Just-
a small inconspicuous bottle. Like if you look on the side, it has a skull and crossbones on it.
She just,
there
it's
for-
just a
You're
relabeled
just
bottle.
holding your hand over that part of it.
Yeah.
It's just a relabeled bottle of Curacao. Love that.
Okay.
And all you hear is like gloop, 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 just in the background as she like stoppers it and walks away and puts it back into her duffel bag.
I go back to writing an email.
She's actually on a forum right now. She's on Gaia.
Oh my god.
I
I
have
haven't thought about Gaia in so fucking long.
Me too.
I only like might know what that is.
Gaia Online.
That's okay.
I still know my login info.
Why?
I feel like I had a friend once that like invited me to play it, and then I played it like once and then never again.
I don't think you play Gaia Online. I think you experience Gaia
There is
Online.
Yeah, Gaia Online is
Thank
kind
you
of
very
a
much.
thing.
Gaia Online is an experience.
Yeah.
I'm old.
Oh no
I
no! This is
remember when they
completely different
introduced
from what
the
I was
Gaia
thinking.
Online game, and it didn't do very well.
Yeah, this is not what I was thinking at all.
Zomp
Whoops.
did okay. It was a good distraction for a half hour before I went to play Adventure Quest.
I think I played it once and then never touched it again.
I
I
need
use
I need Gaia Online to like get a resurgence like Neopets.
Is this?
So,
It looks like it still exists.
It's still up.
2,963 Gaians online.
Yeah, no, it's
Gaia's
still up.
very actively used.
Yeah, I just need to get like a complete overhaul.
they
I
tried to fix the banking or the gold system. They tried.
Made a fire. Let's all just go hang out on Gaia and make posts about high school being lame and piano practice being hard. Like, look at some daily nonsense. That's correct. That is the Gaia Online experience. That and
I
roleplay
are-
forums.
RP. Yeah, I was an RP.
I was an
nerd.
RP hound back in those
Yep.
days. Now look at me. I'm a
Anywho.
dungeon master.
Yeah, anywho.
Speaking of Dungeon Master.
She's doom scrolling.
I'm writing an email to my professor about the homework that I have late.
Yeah. Hey, sorry, prof. I'm late for an assignment, but my family dragged me away from town. If you could just give me an extension, I'll be able to turn it in on Monday.
The moment she clicks send, you hear a ding.
Just a doink. What the hell? Oh shit! You see this Frankenstein's monster guy just like, off in the distance. A few hours pass, and the festivities are still in full swing. The party is sort of like divided off after a while, as you see a bunch of the castle staff have opened up some of the larger parts of the castle to let people mingle about and explore Castle Drachen for this one night only. And so you guys would find yourselves scattered about. You have access to the kitchen. You have access to the gardens that are now in the center, like the central courtyard gardens. And then there's a library off to the right. Things like it's a castle for all intents and purposes. Like it's still a castle, just dilapidated, and it's still being refurbished as we speak. So a lot of the places are locked down. But the places that have been fully refurbished, you guys have had the opportunity to, take your time and like, just sort of like if you want to get away from the party, you can go to the library or one of the sitting rooms, or if you're feeling hungry and what's available isn't up to your standards, they have a fully functioning kitchen with which you can just do whatever you want with. Apparently, Dr. Karloff doesn't really seem to mind his guests mingling beyond his purview. So it's about, I want to say, it's about 11 o'clock, almost midnight, when you guys, when you all sort of go about and scatter to the nine winds, and I guess we're just going to ask, where do you guys all see yourselves out in those like 4 hours that you guys have been just mingling at this party?
Nancy is in the kitchen, fully cooking whatever people like request.
Okay.
Nancy's in the kitchen with
You've just become a cook.
Yes. She has also a spatula and several cooking utensils in her bag.
She carries a wok with her wherever she goes.
That's insane. I love it.
I'm just saying, if the world's coming to an end, buy a wok.
Oh, for sure.
Like, never leave home without a wok. Okay. So you notice that in the kitchen, there's a bit of a line that's outside the kitchen, and that's leading to the adjacent dining hall. As you see Nancy, and I think I'm gonna roll for it. Let's see here. Oh, that's a rough number. Well, Nancy, you got short staffed on a crew. So it's Nancy and like 3 other people who are just like running back and forth, running orders and stuff like that, doing kitchen duty. And then like you have a couple of the kitchen staff who are just like, yeah, that's over there, flowers over there. Like just kind of helping you out by just pointing stuff where things are. But they were not told by Karloff to provide for you.
Right.
So that's all they're doing, and go ahead and roll a. Actually, you have a feat, don't you? That does this.
I have a chef. Let's see, gain proficiency with cook's utensils if I don't already have it, which I do. I can make special food, and I can make cooked treats.
Okay, I would say in what free time you have here, you could make some treats of your own to share with others if you wish.
Perfect. I will make all 3.
Awesome. And then let me see here. I'm gonna say for this one, yeah, just roll another d20 and then add your proficiency for cook's tools.
That's a 22.
You're a great cook when you've got a crew that works with you. Like, people are really satisfied. What are you making? What are you making for everybody?
Let's see. Good party food. There's some there's crepes, there's chicken wings if people want those. It's a lot of like small foods that are easy to make but very delicious and just satisfying.
Also, if y'all have
Pizza.
never had crepes at a party, you're missing out. That shit
Yeah.
slaps. Like,
It was like crepes. There's some other sweet foods. Nothing overly complicated, but enough to be like, oh wow, this is actually really good.
yeah. I will say then at this time, Mist, were you just following along with Nancy at the time when everybody was scattering, or did you go somewhere else?
I've been like kind of just going from corner to corner around and like following like this one pretty person wanting to go talk to them, but then like just like not doing that for like 2 hours.
Oh.
And, like,
Why did you hit
whenever
me
they,
like that?
And then like every time they like look in my direction like, oh yeah, I'm going to go get more candy and eat red vines by the bucketful.
What are they dressed as?
Like an androgynous Medusa.
All right, cool. Keep calling me out like this in my campaign, why don't you? That's fine. Taking notes. All right. So you just have a bucket of red vines now.
Yeah.
Cool. Add that to your inventory. Bucket of red vines. Moving on to the other side of the castle. Where do we see the wonderful Riley and Skizzit? If you guys are still mingling together.
Skizzit is half drunkenly explaining the lore of plasmoids to somebody. He doesn't seem to care who.
Where would you be in the castle explaining this lore?
We're probably out in the garden.
Wonderful. So you stumbled along. Well, actually, Riley, are you with him in this? Or are you just like hanging out with him? Or
Yeah, I'm in the garden as well.
so you guys are just like side by side mingling, and then Skizzit's just going into deep plasmoid lore.
Yeah.
What an absolute hobie!
No, he's straight up just like he's got his arm around this dude's shoulder. He's like, no, straight up, you don't understand. Like plasmoids are like the coolest fucking thing, you know? Like just they're like amoeboid creatures. They can fit themselves through keyholes, and he's just going super in depth.
So you come across this guy who looks like he's dressed up as the oh god, what is her name? The captain from Treasure Planet.
Yeah.
You find one of those. You find one of them, and then like, and she's just like, fascinating. And she's like trying to like gently remove your arm from her shoulder, like, oh yes, wonderful. Oh wow, that is so great. And she's just trying to find a way out. She's failing.
Is it like the goddamn steamroller he is just kind of keeps going?
Yeah. We have this ability where we can like separate a part of our body into what is called a pseudopod, and it basically works as an extra limb for us, and you just start trying to do that. And then Riley,
They
what are
also
you
don't
doing?
need to breathe, and it's just some of the coolest fucking shit. And then Skizzit takes like a super deep breath and just like holds his breath.
She can't tell if you're breathing or not underneath your suit. That's fucked up. Riley, what are you doing?
I'm listening to the whole rant while just fumbling with like the plans while still trying to listen to it.
You notice that he stops talking for a solid 3 seconds.
Or however long he can hold his breath.
Oh, I'm saying at the start.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa. Actually, hold on. What's your constitution?
10.
10? Oh god, are you fucking with me?
No.
Alright, hold up. Let me do some research. I did some rules for it, but it's been a while and I don't like making up the rule on this one because this one always messes me up. Okay. Let's see. I believe the ruling for holding one's breath is...
The minute plus your constitution.
I believe
Score.
so. I believe
Yeah, that
is
sounds right.
correct.
I want to say. I could totally be wrong about that.
Well, I know it's in a value of minutes, so... but let's just see, because that's really funny that he just holds his breath as long as humanly possible.
What like, why?
Because he wants to prove a point. He's
He
also
is busy
buzzed.
drunkenly explaining plasmoid lore.
Actually, it's a good rule of faith. Can you just roll me a Constitution saving throw for your drunkenness?
Oh, yeah. Hang on. I got an 8.
I mean, you're not like shit faced, but you're
No, but I'm half drunk.
you're half drunk for sure. Like given your Constitution, I'd say like you could hold your liquor, just not as well as you want to believe.
Oh, yeah.
It's still funny no matter how I slice and dice it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so.
A creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its constitution modifier with
that's
a
what I
minimum of
just-
30 seconds.
That's what I read too. So I was just double checking it. All right, cool.
He's gonna hold it for the full minute.
Alrighty. As you just sit there and you're just holding your breath, the captain just kind of grows concerned, and then she just removes your arm from her shoulder, just to see if you react.
He doesn't.
She then
Is he
looks.
maintaining eye contact?
She can't tell behind his mask. He worked on a whole month dedicated to this outfit. It's really good, guys. People are still trying to figure out how he's drinking. But
He's
like,
sneaking
goes
them
through.
off. He's sneaking off to the side and lifting up his mask and sipping.
just doing it real quick.
Yeah, he's trying very hard to make sure he never breaks the illusion.
Uh,
Oh my gosh.
but she looks down
In
to
order to
Riley.
reinforce the illusion, he like with the mask on.
Yeah. She looks down to Riley, who's fucking around with some grass, and then she looks over back to you, and then she's like, "I'm gonna go now."
When she says that, Skizit releases his breath and says, "All right, you have a good night now."
Does he still maintain his held breath, even though he just did that in one breath?
No, he lets go of the held breath.
Okay. And she goes, "Okay, bye," and then she like scuttles away as quickly as possible. It's at this point, at the stroke of midnight, you hear this loud bell tone, almost like a bell tower going off. This doom, 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 as the clock strikes midnight, and the sky around you. You guys, you Skizits and Riley would see this. The sky around you, which was once that like very typical like navy, like dark navy blue, with just the moonlight kind of illuminating the area, turns into a shade of almost like violet, like somebody put a filter over the sky.
Ooh.
Shit, I wasn't expecting no northern lights out here. We're not in Nova Scotia.
And then
Why is there just like a giant zombie in the sky?
and then
Took me a second.
and then you guys all start to notice that everybody around you begins to collapse.
Oh
that's
shit.
not good.
Uh-oh.
And then I will need And then I will need all 4 of you. Just quickly roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
Fuck nat 20, boy.
It's an
I got
11.
a 12.
That's a 23.
Alrighty. So starting with Nancy, you finish making your treats and you take this opportunity to step away from the kitchen for a moment. That's when you start to get drowsy and you start to notice that everybody in the line and in the dining hall also begins to get drowsy, and then they slowly begin to lull to sleep. You soon follow after them. Riley is outside as you see people slowly collapsing. Your eyes begin to get heavy, and you begin to feel sluggish, and then you too inevitably fall asleep. Mist and Skizit, you two seem to just be able to shrug off the majority of what's happening to you, but your body begins to feel exhausted, your mind begins to falter, your eyes begin to sag, until inevitably over time you do fall asleep, but I will give you guys a boon when you awaken. As you all awaken, it feels like hours, yet it's still night outside. Skizit, with a natural 20, you'll be the first to awaken. As you awaken, you feel different somehow. Your body is more fluid, amorphous even. Your mind is more free, and it's like a cage, or like shackles have been removed from your body, and you feel this sort of near viscous liberation about you. What do you do?
Immediately panic.
Okay, go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
That is a 18.
Okay, so a mild panic attack. It's just, but as you go to scream, you start to hear the sound of bubbles gurgling instead of like your voice being projected.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Am I? What the fuck? Oh fuck.
Every time you say a word, it sounds like it's underwater.
Skizit is not having a good time. He's gonna try and grab somebody else near him and try to wake them up.
Okay. So the closest person to you is Riley, but you can pick up anybody at this point.
Going for Riley if she's the closest.
Okay. So you begin to try to shake Riley awake. Riley, as you awaken, you get this almost like primal comfort as you lay flat in the garden's grassy knoll area. You feel the cold of the night a lot more keenly than you did before. You feel at peace with the ray of the moon shining down upon you and the rustling of the wind against your hair. But you also notice that the hairs on your body stand up on end as if constantly alert. And you feel this sort of animalistic feeling overcome you, as if there's a beast trying to be let free. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Please be good. Alright, a 7.
Woo! Here we go! We have fun tonight! Alright. I'm going to allow you, in this instance, to wild shape into whatever creature you want.
Ooh, yay!
As long as you meet the requirements for the creature for your level, and you do not burn a wild shape for this.
Alright, can I be a bunny?
Yes, you can be a bunny rabbit.
Yay!
So, Skizit, as you begin to shake Riley, you see that her body begins to shift is the best way to put it. It begins to just morph and shrink. Her clothes begin to disappear into her new form as she awakens as this very pristine brown furred rabbit.
If you could see the face I'm making right now, that would be the face Skizzet's making. He's got like a hand on his forehead and like a thumb on his cheek, and he's just looking down and is just stunned, speechless. Ah, uh,
It's like looking at a flubber that's trying to create a face. It's really funny.
yeah. What?
And it's
This has to be like a dream, right?
And then Skizzet, as you look up and you pan around, you start to see others are beginning to twist and turn and shape shift ever so slightly. That wolf man you saw along the pathway, he begins to bulk up, and his large forearms begin to reach out towards the moon as if he's coming out of a grave as he stands up and he lets out a wild primal howl like the Wolfman of legend towards the moon.
Oh fuck, not a dream, a nightmare. Okay. Fuck. Oh. This is not a good time. Ah, fuck.
Make an intelligence check for me.
Yeah, okay. That's a 14.
It's weird. For all your knowledge of plasmoids, you do remember reading a bit more at the other races, and, you know, occasionally you dipped into the Monster's Manual here and there just to see if there's some more lore about plasmoids that you didn't know. But it's almost it's mostly book knowledge, but it's also instinct. You feel like you could, in theory, craft the body of your new shape exactly the way you used to be, just, you know, your slime. So if you want, just freely, to make yourself more comfortable as a player character, you could theoretically shift your body to feel like you again, to give you that humanoid shape.
Give me just 1 second.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, he's gonna definitely assume like a humanoid shape, at least. That's probably about as far as Skiz is gonna get right now, is forming a humanoid shape, because he's still like, fuck, wait a minute, are we actually in Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, and as soon as that howl is complete, we pan over to a random hallway in the castle. Mist, you awaken, and the first thing you notice is that you no longer feel the chill in the air. You no longer feel much of anything, honestly. You do feel one thing, though. An insatiable desire to consume. What that is up to you. I leave that for you to decide. But you have an insatiable desire to consume something. And you know, just beyond that door to your left, there's somebody who has caught your eye this entire night, who is a perfect target to consume. What do you do?
I stand up with, like a headache, or like, and limping over and holding onto the wall, barely even noticing the fact that now my clothes, what were once cheap thrift shop clothes, are now very pristine black leather jacket, very nice dark red gloves that match the rest of the outfit and match your boots.
Those horns
the
you've had that
jeans-
were fake were now real.
Yeah. The black jeans she was wearing are now fantasy
Leathers.
leather pants. Yeah. The cheap belt she had just like sort of draped over her shoulder is now like actually integrated with the coat nicely.
You look good.
Yeah. But she barely notices that, just sort of like limping towards the next room.
As you step into the room,
Yeah.
you see before you 5 unconscious individuals. One of them is that boy you've been following for some time. Well, you assume to be a boy. They're androgynous as fuck. But the others are also unconscious.
Let's see. Yeah. I lean down over one of them. I don't necessarily care which one.
Yeah, absolutely. Just
and
any one of 'em.
Like almost like desperate kind of for anything. And almost on instinct, I go to bite their neck.
Okay. It's interesting. Instinct takes over. And the crimson viscera begins to seep out as your fangs pierce through the thin layer of skin. Warmth begins to envelop you. And then suddenly a calming sensation as blood begins to fill your body once more. You feel satiated, but not full. Do you continue?
Yes.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
8. This is awesome. No, it's great.
You dig deeper, and the body twitches ever briefly, as if on instinct convulsing to your demand for more blood. Your body begins to feel strengthened, emboldened, like a hunter catching its prey. You feel powerful, and you don't want to let go of this power. But you start to become full. Do you continue feeding?
Yes.
Okay. With disadvantage, roll another wisdom saving throw.
Awesome. That's a natural 1, baby.
I love when the dice work with me.
Awesome.
Your eyes are closed as you continue to drink the life essence out of this poor, poor soul. You feel overwhelmingly powerful. And that's when you hear a as the last gasps from this mortal being escapes their lips. And you exsanguinate their entire being. When you remove your lips from this person's neck, blood trickles down your chin all the way throughout your body. You are in ecstasy as power overflows you, as if life itself flows through you.
Oh god. Oh fuck.
And then sudden realization occurs. You look down at a corpse. How do you feel?
Yeah. Fuck. Like complete like mind has gone empty. No clue how to even start processing any of this information.
You hear a voice in the back of your head that just says, "Good." As if patting you on the back mentally.
I fucking leave the room.
Okay. In a hasty panic, with blood still dripping across your body, you escape the room and you make your way down the hall. Nancy.
Yep.
You awaken, and surprisingly, nobody in the hallway is awake. You stumble your way back into the kitchen. The smell of slight burning food, but nothing on fire, surprisingly, has caught your attention. You meander over to the stove and turn it off to prevent more potential damages from happening.
Yep.
And as you stumble and you hit your head on one of the hanging pans, you notice that you felt that pain through your horns, which are no longer paper mache.
Yeah, she immediately grabs them and just yanks down and just slams her forehead into the table on accident because of the force.
Roll a d4.
Yep.
No, fuck it.
Four
Don't,
damage.
no. I was gonna say, fuck it. Don't roll a d4. Just take 1 point of damage. That's
Oh,
too.
okay.
That's too much misery for the beginning. Like, just take 1 point of damage.
Okay. All right.
You realize in this moment that you're you, but not you. At least, not the you you're used to being. You feel a fire in your soul. Like, it's always been there. This weird sort of dark flame. What do you do with that?
She thinks back to therapy and just
Good,
what to
good.
do in situations of like intense wrongness, like anxiety. She thinks this is an anxiety attack, pretty much.
This is a fucking hell of an anxiety attack.
Yeah. I've had one of these before to where it feels like my chest was on fire and it sucked. So
Yeah.
it's just like I'm just like, all right, just focus my breath. Just I'm okay. I'm all right. This is just I woke up in a weird place. I'm just
5 deep breaths. The 5-7, the 5-8-7 rule. Just breathe in for 5, hold for 7, exhale for 8.
Yep.
5 deep breaths. And then after you, because I'm not gonna roll for an anxiety check. That's fucked. This is supposed to be lighthearted fun. I forgot I'm dealing with people who can
Whoops.
actually. I forgot I'm role playing with people who can actually roleplay trauma. So
Yep.
kind of a thing. But as you take a deep breath and you calm down, you go. You begin to assess the situation.
Yep.
You can roll an intelligence check to assess the situation.
Can that be investigation?
You can treat it as an investigation, yes.
16.
Okay. I mean, obvious hints aside, here's what you know.
Yeah.
You know that you were at a party that
Yep.
was hosted at Castle Drachen, so you know your location.
Yep.
You know who you are, so you know that whatever's happening did not cognitively change you. and you
Right.
recognize the people that you were working with and the people you were serving. So clearly you're still at the party.
Yep.
The only thing that's different is that whatever costume you were wearing suddenly became real.
Hmm.
And you don't know how or why that happened, but it happened after the bell struck at midnight.
She's also gonna try to like scrub some of the paint off of her skin just to see.
Yeah, I would say you have like some like hydrogen peroxide or something to scrub off your paint.
Yep.
Easy enough. If you got bottles full of alcohol, you probably carry hydrogen peroxide. So you take a dishcloth and you take whatever makeup remover you have, and then like you use a stainless steel pan that's shining as your mirror, and you begin to rub off your cheek, and then as you remove it, no paint is removed. In fact, all you removed is some dirt off your cheek.
Hmm. Okay. Let's see. So, I'm awake for sure. That slamming my forehead hurt. Let's see. She's gonna just grab her duffel bag and kind of go out of the kitchen, just look for somebody who was conscious.
Okay. As you do so, you see on either side of you, as you exit the kitchen, two people. One massive, hulking silhouette at the right end of your right, at the end of the hall, making their approach.
Mm.
They have these loud, thunderous steps. The best way to describe it is if you've ever seen Batman, like any form of Batman, and you've seen Solomon Grundy's silhouette.
Yeah.
That's effectively what you see coming down the hallway. Just Solomon Grundy coming down a hallway.
Okay.
And then on your left, you see that girl you met earlier, Mist. And she seems to be in a panic and covered in blood.
Both options not great.
Options are limited, but they are options.
I'll take the known quantity, go over to Mist, and be like, "Hey, there's somebody coming. We need to leave."
Okay.
Yes, go. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Away from the big hulking thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you two run down the hall, you hear "wait" just echoing down the hallway.
Render foe.
Run with it. As you two race down the hallway, you look outside for a brief moment and you notice the sky is this off-filter purple.
Oh, that's not great.
And you notice that
That is very weird.
and you notice that there are other people waking up slowly and steadily. And then as you take a moment to like grasp your surroundings, you hear that like blood-curdling wolf howl from the garden.
Doubly not great. Is there any like weaponry on the walls?
There's some like standing there's some like standing knight armor mannequins that have like swords and spears. Yes.
I was hoping for a crossbow, but all right.
Yes, because he casually just keeps a crossbow hanging in the hallway.
I mean,
Mist is like frantically trying to get the zip ties off of the hilt of her dagger. It has to be safety tied.
Thank you for doing the cosplay good by putting on a safety tie to denote that it's not a real dagger or that it's secured. Okay, so as you guys are just like frantically trying to find something to use, weapons or just something to defend yourself with, you come back to the foyer and you see that everybody who was a party goer is either in a panic or is enjoying themselves. The ones that are in a panic are like, what happened? How did this happen to us? The other ones that are in joy are just like, dude, check this out. And then, honestly, the guy who's dressed up as Spider-Man shoots at a web and, like, clings to the wall. Because, of course, there's a Spider-Man at a Halloween party.
Yep.
You always need a Spider-Man.
You always need at least 3 Marvel characters, and 2 of them have to be Spider-Man and Deadpool. Like, the third one is optional, but there's always a Spider-Man, so there's always a Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's totally not boyfriend. So, but as you notice that, like, some of the people are, like, really excited because, like, they've become the very thing they're disguised as, where others are just trying to wrap their head around it. What's going on? Why did this happen? How did we become these things? Where do you two fall in this?
I'm still like hyperventilating, like fucking what the hell is going on?
I think
I need water. I need water.
Nancy
And
pulls
she
out a
like
bottle of
covers
water.
her mouth.
Nancy pulls out a bottle of water, hands it to her, and then is like, "All right."
Thanks, and like turns away and like splashes it down her face to get the blood off.
Fair enough. Surprisingly, yeah, it does a pretty good job of wiping away partially dried blood.
You didn't. Wait.
That's a good reactionary sentence.
This like processing what happened and just like, okay, so probably they didn't know they were just in a fugue state. We don't know if they killed somebody, so it's probably fine. This is out loud too.
Oh, you're the out loud thinker.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
I'm all for it.
I didn't kill anyone.
Great. All right. Good. Wonderful. So what we're gonna do is take deep breaths. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna figure out what's going on.
Lying
Yep.
by omission? I don't. I'm gonna request a deception.
Okay,
Would that be an insight?
fuck off. Holy shit. God damn
Oh
it.
no. Well,
Okay.
never mind.
Can you beat an 8?
It's a natural 1.
My natural ones
Yes,
are not automatic failures.
It's an 18.
How you want to process what she just said, Nancy, I leave up to you. But honestly, I will say this. She's in as much disbelief as you are going to be if you decide to believe her.
Yeah, Nancy is just like, we will deal with this later. We have more pressing issues. Everything is fine. Everything will be okay. Deep breath.
You have horns. You have real horns.
Yeah, I do. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Mist says, touching her horns.
Mist has not realized she has horns yet. She's not looked in a mirror. She can't look in a mirror.
She can't look in a mirror. That's right.
You also have horns.
What?
Yeah. Kind of cool looking, to be honest.
That's fantastic.
Damn.
Damn it. I gotta stop.
She
giving
also
you free
finally
ammo.
notices her tail. Like, what the hell? Why do I have this?
Oh, yeah. In all that weird panic, you forgot you had a vestigial tail.
Ew.
Ew.
I don't know what to do about this thing. It's like it's a demon tail, so it's just skin.
You whip it back and forth. I whip my tail back and forth. I whip my tail back and forth. I whip my tail back and forth. I'm terrible. I'm sorry.
My idea is is that we find the host
The host. Yes. Yes.
and we figure out what's going on.
Yep.
Back at the
Best
garden.
game plan we have.
So going back to the garden, the howling comes to an end, and he goes, "Oh my God, this is amazing!" Hey, Frank, wake up, man, Frank! Skizit, you're just seeing this. You're just seeing this world. Like, shake one of these guys, like, Frank, check us out. And then you see this one guy. He wakes up. What? And as he gets up, you hear this like shifting of like stone on stone as he stands upright, and you see this very large silhouette of a golem. Just, oh, why do I feel so stiff? Oh, wait. Oh
Gotta do some
no.
yoga, man.
Oh no, man. What? Hold on, let me just take off my glove. And as he tries to take off his glove, he can't. He doesn't seem to realize that his hand is also part of his flesh now. It's like, wait, bro, I can't take off my glove. And then the werewolf just clasps both of his buddy's shoulders and goes, dude, they're not gloves anymore. Holy
Is this
shit.
Bill and Ted?
Holy shit, dude. I know, right? Holy shit. Right? Like, so Skizzer, they're taking it pretty well.
He's trying to calm down. He's doing deep breaths now. It's just like, okay, there are other people. They're talking. They're also like this. Maybe this is okay. He also tries gently shaking
Buddy
gosh, what's her
Riley.
yeah, Riley again.
Yeah,
Like he's just gonna prod Riley.
Yeah, so Riley, you're awake, but you're a rabbit. So everybody looks way taller than you. But
Oh,
also, you
wow.
woke up as a rabbit.
I gotta say, I'm happy. I'm excited.
Riley has never been this comfortable in their lives.
I'm a frog. I'm just chilling.
like, oh man, look at this. I got a cute little nose. I can move real fast. I can poop where I
I've
want.
been isekai'd.
Yeah,
Shit, we have.
my life is a rabbit. Yeah,
Finally, an original isekai.
weird seeing as we got the spider one, but yeah, you're right.
And I
Speaking of,
and I
though,
didn't
like,
have to
Faraway
get hit by
Paladin
it.
started season 2 and it's really good. Sorry, Lumi.
It's alright.
So Riley, what are you doing as a rabbit?
I'm just like excitedly hopping around, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. I've been isekai'd? For real? Is this real life? Is this a dream? Pinch me. Please pinch me. Okay. I can't pinch myself because I have these weird rabbit paws, but this is amazing.
I love this because from Skizit's perspective, you just see Skizit being like surrounded by a rabbit that's like skittering around him.
Yeah, because the
And then-
rabbit can't actually speak.
Because the rabbit can't speak, so all you see is this rabbit just like prancing around Skizit's legs and then like pausing to do like funny anime face and then running around, pausing to do funny anime face, running around, pausing to do funny anime face. Like
Is it eventually gives up and stands up straight and just kind of looks down and says, Riley, you in there?
Yes, I am.
all you hear is
I still know I can't.
I'm gonna assume that's a yes. What now?
I forgot I can't talk, so I'ma just try to sign it out the best I can in a rabbit form.
Wait, hang on, I have a really dumb idea. Skizit tries to reshape himself into a rabbit.
Yeah, I mean that's reasonable enough. I can let you do that. You're just a medium-sized rabbit.
I don't know if this helps.
That's a really big rabbit.
I mean, yes.
Wait a minute, I could shape myself into anything? What the heck?
Effectively, as long as it's in your same space, yeah.
As it looks down at Riley. Did this help? Do I get to understand rabbit now?
I don't know.
The
No.
rabbit just shrugs.
You know what? Fair enough. I'm just trying to apply dream logic because this is a fucking nightmare.
I love the idea that there's just now a plasmoid rabbit the size of an adult, just like talking to a smaller brown-haired rabbit, and the brown-haired rabbit is playing charades while the plasmoid rabbit is burbling underwater with every word they're saying. So anyway, Bro Wolf and Dude Golem walk over and they're like, "Whoa! Giant rabbit and little rabbit!"
I'm not a rabbit. Skizit will then resume his humanoid form.
Oh! Oh man, I should have dressed up as a plasmoid. That would have been really cool.
I
Yeah,
worked for a fucking month on this costume, bud.
stellar costume, dude.
This is so this is real, right? Like this is not like are we dreaming?
If I'm dreaming, I don't ever want to wake up, says the werewolf as he's like scratching his ear with his hind leg.
You wouldn't.
Nah, man, being a werewolf's cool.
Hurry.
That's the reaction you're gonna get out of it. I mean,
Skizit tries to look incredulously at the werewolf, but doesn't realize he doesn't have facial features.
you can create facial features.
Yeah, but he doesn't necessarily know that.
Yeah,
He's just
that's
kind of used to
true.
getting used to the whole plasmoid thing.
Yeah. I think,
Like he does that whole cocks his head at 45 degrees thing.
yeah. I mean, just think about it. Can you imagine a defensive lineman with a golem at the center? Quarterback will
Right.
never get sacked.
Nope.
Nope. Yeah, man. And also, wolves are pretty fast. I bet you I can beat that 100-meter dash record this year.
I bet you fucking could, bud.
So, what's the little rabbit?
She used to be a person, but now she's a bunny.
Ah. Rough.
I think it's a druid thing. Like, because you're a werewolf, I'm a plasmoid, you're a golem, this is all shit from, like, Dungeons and Dragons, right?
Football bro never heard of Dungeons and Dragons in his life.
He's like, yeah. So you just see the werewolf go, yeah, brah.
Wait a minute, hang on. Looks down to Riley. If this is Dungeons and Dragons, that means that you're in wild shape. Do you think you
I
could turn
just
back into a
shrug.
person?
I shrug and try to.
Okay, yeah, easily enough. Like, so as you think about turning back into a person, you inevitably, in quick time even, it doesn't take that long, maybe a few seconds, but you do quickly transform back into humanoid Riley.
Holy shit, this is actually Dungeons and Dragons.
I can talk again. Woo!
Wait. No, hold on. So if this is really Dungeons and Dragons, then as a stone golem, I should be able to, and he just like begins looking at you like really intensely. Are you paralyzed?
I don't think so. I'm not sure if I can be.
Okay, try running. I think this is supposed to slow you down if I stare at you really, really hard.
I don't know what you're thinking of, bud.
Just do it. Come on. I need to see if this power works, if I really am a stone golem.
You look like a stone golem.
He just continues staring at you to see if you'll run away and see how much slower you move.
Skizit was like trying to just leisurely walk towards the nearest door.
you're not, you don't feel weighted down at all. Like you feel like you're moving at your normal speed.
I don't think it's working, bud.
Oh, dude, I'm a Dragon Quest golem.
Wait a minute. You're a Dragon Quest golem?
Yeah,
Those guys don't get paralysis stuff.
I know, but you said Dungeons and Dragons and stone golems
It's kind
can
of a
slow
because
people.
I'm from D&D and she's from D&D and he's from D&D.
Well, okay, first off, I'm actually from a parody of the Wolf of Wall Street, so
That's even worse.
well, yeah, that's why it's funny.
That's fucking fair.
All right, well, that means I could just really hit things really hard though, and I'm really resistant to a lot of damage.
That's pretty sick. I gotta be real with you.
Yeah. So the defensive lineman
Riley,
thing's looking really good.
That's pretty all right. I mean, I could fit through just about anything I want. I could shove myself through a keyhole if I wanted.
No way, prove it. And he walks with you and Riley and Dog Bro, and like you guys go to the door.
Okay. I will very slowly shove myself through the keyhole.
Holy shit!
Okay, that's actually cool.
Yeah.
It's limited by like just how much fluid I can actually move through the space, so it's like physics limited, but you know.
So yeah. So you guys so you just open the door and are like, all right, well, shit, I guess, do you think this is part of the party? Like, do you think this is a thing?
Look, I said it when we got here. If our host isn't a vampire, I don't know what a vampire is, but
Can vampires warp reality? I mean, if they're
look,
like,
I have no idea. I mean, he's a mad fucking doctor living in a castle up on a mountain. What wouldn't he be capable of?
yeah, he's got a point there, bro. Like that is like super evil villain shenanigans 101. Like real talk. I thought it was just a really cool song by Jonathan Colton.
No, this is straight up Haunting of Hill House levels of horror movie.
Oh.
I think this is pretty cool.
See, they get
You're
it.
not a slime.
All right, but like, you got a really cool power.
No, I'll cop to it. Being a plasmoid's pretty fucking sick. I just kind of miss being, you know, more solid.
So
I'm all gooey and it's weird.
I guess, how do you eat?
I don't know if I have to.
Oh. Well, I'm hungry. Yeah, me too. Wait, can golems eat? Let's go to the kitchen and find out. I heard they got some really cool people working there. All right. Yeah, you coming with?
I guess, yeah.
Ooh.
You coming with us, Riley?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Absolutely.
So,
I'm starving.
Riley, Skizit, you make your way down the hallway out of the garden into the foyer where you see half the crowd is in a panic, half the crowd is pretending how cool this all is, as you see Spider-Man hanging by a spider web and high-fiving people.
I need a picture of that. That's amazing.
Then you see another
Do I
Spider-Man.
have my smartphone?
Then you have another Spider-Man, and he's just like, hey, I need somebody to pretend to be Mary Jane, as he's also hanging upside down.
Yeah, so she can die from falling?
No, Mary Jane doesn't die from falling. That's Gwen Stacy.
That's Gwen Stacy. Damn it. I don't know my movies.
It's okay, we still love you.
I haven't actually watched any of the old Spider-Man movies.
Hit or miss nowadays. Like, they hold up.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I fucking love those Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Yeah, they hold up really well. Anyway, so you guys you all meet in the foyer. As you see, as Wolf Bro and Golem guy, they're just like, all right, ready to go to the tables.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll follow their lead.
Cool. So you see, you guys see Nancy and Mist. Nancy well, Miss just splashed water all over her face, and then Nancy, what were you doing again? I apologize.
You're fine. Mostly just talking and thinking out loud of where to go next, and coming to the decision that we need to go to the host of the party and figure out what the fuck's going on.
Right. So you see a demoness woman mumbling, and you see a woman splash a whole bottle of water on her face.
Oh, that's a fucking tiefling if I've ever seen one. Is that 2 of them? Fuck, let's go check it out. Skizit will then approach Mist and... I'm so sorry, I've forgotten your character's name.
Nancy.
Nancy. Okay, so Skizit's gonna approach Mist and Nancy and just kind of admire, but no facial features, so you know.
Hi, the plasmoid. I saw you at the party.
Yeah! Turns out I'm an actual fucking plasmoid now.
Oh. That's consistent. That's
Yeah,
consistent.
what are you?
That's a good line of thought.
She's like pretty clearly a vampire. Like her skin is like dead white. She's got red eyes. Like as when she's talking, you can see her fangs, which are still kind of covered in blood. She didn't do a very good job of cleaning it off.
Amazing.
Like,
One of them fucking homestucks?
Oh.
how dare you?
Why are you hurting everyone today,
How dare you? I would never be homestuck.
bro? Why are you hurting us? Who hurt you?
I have
what's wrong with
homestuck
fucking
as a
homestuck?
tag blocked on Tumblr.
Oh my gosh.
No, I like real talk. The fan base is kind of awful.
Sorry to any homestuckers in the audience, but you know what you did.
Yeah. So not a homestuck then. That leaves a few different fanged things. Fucking vampire maybe.
I've got horns. I'm a tiefling and a tail.
I mean, that also kind of fits, but you know the pallid complexion, the blood everywhere. You know. Speaking of, did you like? Oh fuck.
No, no.
Are you okay?
New favorite holiday.
Because either you got hurt or someone else did.
I don't know.
You know what? Good enough. That looks like oh boy. We're all having a tough time, so I'm not gonna question any further if I'm honest. And you, pointing to Nancy, what are you supposed to be, little girl? It's an awful joke. I'm so sorry for that. What are you supposed to be?
Nancy has not clocked Skizit yet, and just finally when she is dressed, I'm supposed to be I'm tiefling. Plasmoid.
Yes,
was
another
not what I
Dungeons and
expected.
Dragons person.
Plasmoid wasn't what I expected. Oh my god, are you?
Oh, it
you
wasn't what
hurt?
I was expecting either. I worked on this costume for a fucking month. I wasn't expecting to become it.
You hurt?
Do I hurt?
Yes.
I don't really feel much of anything, if I'm honest. It's really weird. I'm like super gloopy, bud. I can't keep the accent consistent. I'm so sorry.
You're good, man.
But yeah, no, it's super weird being super fucking gloopy all over the place. Like, I shoved myself through a keyhole not 5 minutes ago just for shits and giggles.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a weird fucking night.
Weird energy all over tonight.
So we've got a tiefling, we've got a tiefling in air quotes, we've got me, and then I actually didn't ask you what you're supposed to be.
Whatever Riley is.
I'm assuming druid because you had wild shaped, but like,
Yeah.
huh?
I just look like a person otherwise.
All right.
But I'm enjoying it.
So I think we ought to find out what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the plan.
You mind us joining you?
Yeah, no, fine. That's good. 4 people better.
All right. Well, we're right the fuck in there then. Let's get this rig rolling.
It's at that point, with the formation of the party, you hear those loud, thunderous steps coming from behind you, Nancy and Mist, and you see,
I forgot.
and you just see this like very large, almost like gorilla style Frankenstein's monster. But
Oh,
this,
that's a big fucking boy.
but you notice something interesting. He seems to be wearing a very posh black and white tie suit, and he has the best mustache you've seen all night.
Big Frank, Big Frank.
And then he calmly closes the doors behind him, and then he looks at everybody, and the people who are in panic mode are now in stunned awe and fear, and then the people who are having a lot of fun are looking over, and they're like, sweet. From the hallway across from them, you see you see a woman who's dressed like a maid, but where her legs are, hundreds of tendrils now lie, and she sort of like scuttles along, and then she closes the door behind her, but she looks very prim and proper, and her hair is tied up in a bun, but you notice that those are just more tendrils. And then the Frankenstein's monster gentleman goes, "We apologize for the confusion. This is but a part of the party set by our master, Dr. Karloff. If you would be so kind as to calm down, we will explain the rules of the game." I'm going to roll a fear check now. Oh, wonderful! They're so stunned by him that they're no longer afraid of him. They're just confused.
Hey.
Game?
Yes, this is a simple game of Find the Doctor. He has hidden himself somewhere on the castle grounds. It is up to you and however many compatriots you wish to tag along with to locate the Doctor, so that way he may reverse the effects.
If
I have a
What happens if
question.
we don't find him?
Well, seeing as we're in the witching hour, I'm sure you have ample time to find them.
if someone else finds him first?
Then the spell will be undone.
Oh,
It's just a simple party game for everyone to participate in. Think of it like a murder mystery without the murder.
I have a question. Is this actually a game, or did you legit just like lose him and this has spun wildly out of control and now you are trying desperately to fix this?
Jesus Christ, Mary, what you got going on over there?
You see the tendril woman, she like pushes her glasses up above her, back up to the top of her bridge of her nose, and she goes, "We know precisely where the professor has hidden himself. He has decided to turn it into a game of sorts. We are simply abiding by our master's orders."
Can I insight that?
Yeah, everybody can roll an insight check.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
That is a total of 13.
20, 13,
14.
14. And 18 for Riley. She's like telling a half truth. Like this was part of the plan, was to play a game with everybody. Like that was part of the plan.
Right.
But to say that they know exactly where he is a half fib.
Okay.
They know generally where he is.
I see.
Well, fuck, I'd wink if I still had eyeballs.
That's disturbing. How do you see?
I just do.
Awesome.
It's cool though.
Well then, I'm going to open these doors now. And then as he opens the door, you see 5 individuals walk out. And Mist, you see the person you sucked dry. Just sort of
They're
stumble.
like
They just sort of
they're
stumble
up
out.
and at it.
Yeah, they're up and at it. They sort of just like rub where you bit them, and they're like, think I fell asleep wrong.
I like fucking hide my face like.
You notice that he's he was dressed up as like this. It's weird. He's like dressed up as like a mummy, except he's wearing like a trench coat and sunglasses and a hat. And then you realize that as the layers of fabric kind of like drop off, you realize that there's nothing where like his body should be. He's the Invisible Man.
Nice.
Wake up in the morning with a crick in the neck. Eesh. So, anyways, what's this about a game? I will go over the rules again for you, sir. And then he just kind of like turns around and then just begins to like quietly explain the rules to him and his party. But yes, yeah. So the game is afoot. Your quest now: locate Professor Boris Karloff somewhere on the castle grounds. Where would you like to start?
Where did we meet him initially?
Here in the foyer. So with the
In the
foyer,
foyer.
yeah, with the foyer as the center, there are. I will give you guys just a very like brief map overview. So you guys already are aware of the kitchen, the library, and the castle garden and courtyard. So those are currently 5 locations, including the foyer. Clearly, he's not in the foyer. You didn't have a whole lot of time to explore the kitchen or explore the courtyard, or the courtyard. But you also have the library, and then some rooms that you also have not explored, as well as the second floor, which is where you last saw him disappear up to.
Let's go upstairs. Then
Should we split up or?
no.
Upstairs sounds like a fine plan to me.
Yeah,
This is not the situation to split up in.
I guess.
I've watched
Yeah,
enough
let's
horror
go
movies
upstairs.
to. It's Halloween night, dude. Don't split up.
But it's fun.
I love Riley. But fun.
Look, if you want to
Yeah.
split off and get yourself bit or something, that sounds just like a fine and dandy plan. However, it's probably best if you stick with us and don't get yourself hurt.
I know. I'm gonna make most of this night anyways.
As you 4 are making your way, you see Wolf Bro and Golem Guy, and they're like, "Oh hey!" And you just see the Wolf guys literally like going through like 5 hot dogs in one hand. Show up!
Shit, buddy, you house any more of those and you won't be going home a werewolf.
Ha ha! Continues eating. So, are you guys gonna like participate in this game?
Aren't you?
I mean, yeah, we should we?
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
I'd like to get my human body back.
Oh, hey, do you think the professor could like make this like a permanent thing?
I know, right?
That's probably not the smartest thing that could be done, bud.
Um,
You're right. They would probably say this is cheating on the track, huh? Being a werewolf and all that.
Oh, guaranteed.
Oh man, which means
Are you-
that they won't let me work on the defensive line if I'm a golem.
Probably not, bud.
I mean, I'm sure you could get a
Well,
job in a
something
dungeon
like
somewhere
that.
guarding some ancient treasure.
I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I like treasure. Treasure's pretty cool.
Wait. A dungeon housing ancient treasure that hasn't already been looted and plundered by our modern overlords?
I mean, we're in a castle right now.
Yeah, but somebody owns it.
Fair. Presumably someone owns the treasure vault dungeon too, seeing as they'd be hired in it.
You know what?
In this hypothetical situation.
I'm gonna go ahead and just get to searching for the doc.
Yeah, let's do
The
that.
professor.
All right, man.
yeah.
Hey, good luck.
I forgot I'm Hatsune Miku. Sorry, I'm doing like all this edgy like anxiety.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
attack,
If you
and
get
then I'm Hatsune Miku.
no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
the
If you could find Blackrock Shooter, you're good. You could be edgy Hatsune Miku if you get Blackrock Shooter.
I don't think that's on my emoji creator that does my things.
Shit.
Just make your hair black.
Just turn
And
your hair black.
you're-
Yeah. that's really all Blackrock Shooter was. Make your hair black, and make your eyes even more blue, and put a flame over one of your eyes.
Yep.
Blackrock Shooter. All right,
have no
so
idea.
you guys make your way upstairs. As you do, you come along to the top where it tapers off into two paths. You can go left or you can go right. Which one would you like to explore?
Hmm,
I say
Left.
left.
Sounds like it's left.
Alrighty, so you head down the left path at the top of the stairs. As you pass by, you notice that there's this the windows along the way are all curtained off, as if to prevent light from coming in, and you see only faint bits of moonlight scape through as a light breeze rustles over them to kind of like shake up the drapes, as it were. Otherwise, the hallway is in near complete darkness.
I could see in it, right?
So can I.
Do you
The
have dark
obligatory.
vision?
I've got dark vision.
I have 120
I have it
feet
as
of dark
well.
vision.
Does
Jesus
everybody have dark
Christ.
vision?
Yes, I think
Yeah.
so.
Wonderful. You see in gray.
Good enough.
Cool.
As you continue down the
Oh.
hallway, you see that there is there appears to be a small little table with a placard, and on the table is what looks to be like a little like treat bag, or like the little buckets that people leave out on their doorsteps, right?
Right.
But instead of candy,
Mhm.
there appears to be small little devices in them.
Hmm.
Upon looking further in, they're pocket handheld flashlights.
Oh, that's nice.
And then it says, the placard reads, "Just take one."
I will take one flashlight.
I will
Okay.
take one as well.
As will
Me
I.
too.
Okay. Do you guys all power them on, or?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're the really simple. Like you click them on the bottom, and then just light illuminates. They're not the most powerful of flashlights, but in Halloween fashion, they do come with a cute little Halloween themed lighting. Roll a D4 for your flashlight light filter.
2.
4.
2.
1.
Man, nobody rolled 3. Bummer. All right. If you rolled a 1, you have a vampire bat as your filter. If you rolled
Yay.
a 2, you have a spoopy little ghost with a silly face.
That's lovely.
And if you rolled a 4, you have a pumpkin, a jack-o'-lantern.
Nice.
Okay.
Classic.
So, as you guys flash your lights out, you see all the little symbols that appear out, and you're like, "Oh, that's cute."
Yeah.
And then as you continue walking down, you'll notice that there appears to be a turn in the hallway. It seems to go further right, as if going deeper into the castle. But you notice that there are, as far as you can tell, there are about 4 doors on your left that you may be able to open.
I say we each go in a different door.
We
Really?
really don't want to split the party. It's a horror movie. Come on.
Yeah, haven't you ever
But
watched
it's fun.
Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, but
Funny you should
we'll
mention
be
that.
fine.
As you guys are walking down the hallway, you hear a as you hear on the you hear approaching from behind you. You turn around, a group of 5 random individuals that all seemingly seem to be well color coordinated, and another werewolf.
Uh,
Hi.
Hey gang, you looking for the
Ruh-roh,
professor?
Reggie.
Yeah.
All right. We can go to the other hallway if you want, or if we can work together. Like, you know.
There's 4 doors here. Go faster in
Yeah,
2
we need
groups.
sacrifices.
No.
I mean, alliances.
what is wrong with you?
I'm just trying to immerse myself into the wonders. I really don't mean it.
Hey, boss. I don't really know about that one right there. They seem a little sketch. Don't be mean. Look, they're clearly out of sorts. Let's just help them out a little bit. All right, cool. We'll help you out.
Are you guys like comfortable in this kind of situation?
Oh yeah, we do this all the time. We like to go through the escape rooms.
Okay.
My kind of people.
All right, so which door do you want to open first?
We'll take the far left.
They're all to the left.
What do you mean that? What? Like if we start facing them, the far left, the first one on the hallway.
Oh, just say the first door.
Okay.
Sorry. You're new to this whole thing. We apologize. All right, how about this? All right, gang, let's split up and investigate and find some clues. And then they branch off into groups of like 2 to 3, and they take the other 3 doors down the hall.
Well, that solves that issue.
I hope they're okay.
We'll be
Let's go through our door.
Hey, we'll be
Yeah.
fine. After all,
See?
we've done this before. And they open the door, and then they walk into the darkness.
They're gonna get eaten.
They'll be fine.
We don't know if there's any dangers.
So I'll just pretend anyways.
No.
That part, no.
The
in
moment
my eyes, it
the,
is.
the moment she says this is all just pretend anyways, as soon as the last door closes, you hear a
Oh.
Well, that's not our door. Let's continue.
Who opens the door?
I guess I will.
Yeah, you can. You're so excited about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel real bad letting the kid go first, though.
Don't.
I don't. It's a pretty good vibe. All right, Riley.
As it opens the door.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you open the door?
Grasps the doorknob firmly, gives it a solid feel, waits a moment, and if nothing happens, just opens it.
How?
Turn the knob, push or pull.
Okay. The reason why I asked is I was hoping that you would say one thing or the other, and I was gonna make fun of you. So, people say
Unless it's
open
a
the
sliding
door.
door.
Yeah, people say open the door, and I'm like, how? Nobody ever.
I mean, you
nobody
can just
ever
let my
asked me
love
to-
do it.
Sure, by the power of your love, you slam headfirst into the door.
I am now Pete Townsend.
Amazing.
No, easily enough. You open the door by pushing in, and then you see that this is a waiting room.
For like a hospital?
Ooh.
No, like in castles, you have rooms where you let guests sit in while they wait for the lord of the castle to arrive and pick them up. There's a couple of couches, a coffee table, some books, a bookshelf, and things of that nature. This is like a miniature living room, a waiting room.
I will approach the bookshelf.
Cool. Yeah, there's no light coming through here outside of your flashlights, so what little you can see beyond with your dark vision is what the light produces.
Okay. I'm going to look for a book that seems kind of out of place. Like, well worn, a bit too obviously placed, and just see if there's a hidden switch.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Natural 20 for 27.
Okay. You look through all the books, and they all have really weird, like, esoteric names. But by esoteric, I mean they're just like, why would this man have these books names? Like one of them is planning a party for dummies. and then another one is interior decorating 101. One of them is how to be a better boss. And then another, it's just like a bunch of weird self-help books.
I see.
And then the one that stands out to you is this like big, thick, like thesaurus level like sized book, and all it says is magic tricks to get chicks.
Mm. I'll try to pull that one.
Cool. As you pull this one out, a bit of dust sort of comes off. Though this is a waiting room that has been furbished, it seems like they haven't had the chance to dust this room.
Nothing else happens though.
No, you just have a thick-ass book that says magic tricks to get chicks.
Hmm.
Are you looking for like a secret passage or something there?
Yeah.
Well, shit, let's go ahead and give these shelves a scan.
Would you also like to roll an investigation?
I would love to roll an investigation at my +5.
Be my guest.
That is a 17.
17. Yeah, so are you using the same bookshelf or are you going to a different bookshelf?
I'm just kind of giving a general scan.
Okay. Yeah, so you know what? Fuck it. Being a Dungeons and Dragons player, you know that the secret's in the details.
Yep.
you kind of like do this thing where you're like, all right, first off, let's check and
I'm back.
Welcome back. Let's go ahead and check these portraits, and you begin to like take your like your slimy pseudopod like limbs, and you begin to like skim the edges of the of the frames. And you're like, nope, there's no weird switch there. Then you start like scanning around like behind the bookshelves to see if like maybe the bookshelves are too close to the wall or something like that. Nope, there appears to be a gap here, so there's definitely nothing there. On a 17, you just don't seem to find like the typical tropey, you know, like secret switches or anything like that that would trigger a hidden passageway of some sort.
Maybe there is
Well,
nothing
shit. This may just be a waiting room.
there. By the way, how heavy is this book?
That's like 2 pounds.
All right. I'm just gonna hold it.
Okay.
Keep it with me.
It's a 2-pound book just in your pocket, just casually. All right.
Add it to the duffel
Can't
bag.
immediately fall down.
Yeah, I mean, like it's not that like it's a pretty thick, but like I said, it's like a thesaurus-sized book. It's just, you know, like how many magic tricks does this person write?
So there's like nothing in here?
There doesn't appear to be, no.
Well,
At least as far as these
That's
two have
not-
investigated.
The worst.
shall we go try another door? Preferably not the one that we heard screaming behind.
Yeah, why not?
So, as you guys, as you step your way out of the door, you see the totally not mystery gang insert, step out of their doors, and they're like, nothing?
What was the screaming?
Oh, that's just our scaredy cat duo. We don't worry about them too much.
That's mean.
No. See, if it was really terrifying, they would have come screaming, running, and they would have gone back to the kitchen.
Yeah.
They haven't come back out with the rest of us, though, right?
Give it a second. And he pulls out his phone, and he's like, "That's weird." So it says it's 12:01.
Well, I mean, the guy did say witching hour.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Only a minute's passed?
I don't think time's passing like it normally does. Have any of y'all ever played Bayonetta?
Persona 3.
Oh, yeah, no, there's this game called Bayonetta, and they've got a dodge mechanic in it called Witch Time, which kind of implies that witch travel, or time travel, or moves more slowly during, like, the witching hour, at least to me. Maybe I'm just fucking pulling shit out of my ass. I don't fucking know, bud.
Where are you from?
Ottawa.
Ah.
I see.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
I said Ottawa.
I hate that it took me this long to get that.
I don't know my
I even called
geography.
you out at the beginning. How the fuck?
You did.
I thought you were just being cheeky. I didn't think you were actually gonna pull.
No,
What?
I decided I was gonna pull.
Okay.
Puffy
Where
is very
are we?
confused.
In an undisclosed location, in an undisclosed state, somewhere in our world.
Awesome. You traveled kind of far for this party.
Oh, no, I didn't come here for the party. I live
You
here.
just
I'm
happened-
from Ottawa.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Fucking been a naturalized citizen for like 10 years.
So after about like a couple seconds pass, or about as long as this conversation is, you see the two scaredy cats come out, and they're just like, "Hey, we're sorry about that. There was a
Everything good, buds.
yeah, there was a mannequin who was in the dark, and we thought it was a person with an axe. So
Oh, I've
Yeesh.
done that. I've done that.
Yeah, just woof, but yeah, we didn't find anything.
Right. Nothing in this hallway, it looks like.
All
Well,
right,
then we're gonna keep going this way.
yeah, sure. If you want, we can keep following you, or we can go down the other hallway, or
Hmm.
your call, really.
Nancy is gonna do that thing where she's just, you know, when you're really anxious and uncomfortable, and you just kind of like want to remove yourself from the group, and you don't really say anything, and you just kind of go.
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh, do
There's,
a fucking
there's
Irish
not too
goodbye.
many people, and it's just like, no, I don't.
It's like, this is a lot. Woo. Hey, is it hot in here? It's I'm gonna go. Nancy just walks away.
Mist feels like she's been talking a lot and is like kind of just like standing, like sort of just like awkwardly leaving the question open, like waiting for someone to answer it.
Eventually, Skizit gets tired of it and says, "You know what? You want to know what? I don't think we're gonna find much in this hallway."
You know, you're right. I don't think so either. And I think I saw another group go down the other hallway too. We're gonna go back downstairs. We're gonna see if the other rooms might have some clues.
Yeah, no, we didn't actually fully check out the garden, no, did we?
Oh yeah, no, I heard about that from the golem guy.
Yeah.
Well, let's go. Okay, well let's see if the we'll check the garden, and then you hear the two guys. We'll check the kitchen. All
You
right,
two enjoy that, bud.
All right, you two can check the kitchen. We'll check the garden area, and then yeah, you know, if we find any clues, we should meet up back in the foyer. How's that?
Check the kitchen, have a little electric lettuce. Sounds like a fantastic time.
Okay, yeah, and they're like, all right, gang, let's get to it, and then they just begin to like walk away. So, just you four
Are
again.
we following them?
No, you guys see the second floor is yours effectively again. They just walk back downstairs.
Okay. Let's keep going in the direction that we were.
All right.
Ready? So you guys continue down the hallway.
Yep.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Nancy is like a full little bit ahead.
She's like a
of everyone.
She's like a full 3-minute walk ahead of everybody.
Like speed walking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she has already bound the corner, so Nancy will get the first sight here. Nancy,
Okay.
as you turn the corner on your right, you see that the there's just this long hallway. To the right you can see the courtyard garden, and then to the left you can see beyond where the castle perimeter is. This seems to be the outer like connecting hallway between the front and the back of the castle.
I see.
There are no curtains here. There's just open windows. As you look over, you see that there's still people kind of meandering about in the courtyard, but outside on your left, all you hear is the sounds of the ocean crashing against the cliffside that sits just beyond the mountain that the castle nestles on.
It's nice here. She just kind of peers out the window and just takes a moment.
The purple filter is still there.
Yeah.
We could leave. So that wouldn't
don't-
fix anything.
Yeah, I don't know if this is permanent or not if we don't fix this, so...
You hear behind you as you're looking out towards the coast. You hear the sound of a loud crashing coming from the courtyard,
Oh, what the fuck?
and then you just hear, "Oh shit!" as
Well, off to the courtyard.
as you see the golem guys trying to put back the fallen statue back onto the pedestal. It's okay.
Nice.
I got it. All right. Oh boy. Okay. Hey, does anybody got like some Gorilla Glue, or is he just trying to like keep it up?
Spider-Man could help. I don't say that to anyone. I'm just like mumbling under my breath.
Okay, guys, anyone? Hey, does anybody have like a superpower with like that can like tether things together, like I don't know, like some weird sort of adhesive,
You
preferably
mean like the man spider bud?
Yeah. Oh my God, you're right, Spider-Man. Hey, somebody get Spider-Man. I don't care which one. Probably the one that's not trying to get a Mary Jane, but like you know what I mean. Like maybe get that Spider-Man if he's available. I don't know. Pretty sure I saw like a Miguel O'Hara cosplayer in there. Hey, just get Spider-Man, yeah? Just can you do that? Like, guys, please. This is really heavy. Like, I mean, I get it. I'm made of stone. This is nothing. But like, I don't want to stand here all night. You know.
We're gonna go.
You guys make your way down the hall into the next half of the castle. The hallway opens up, and you see what looks to be an unfinished part of the castle. Looking back here, it looks like this. Looking back over the banister, it looks like this used to be a war room of some kind, or like a council chamber. There's this large, dilapidated, busted table with chairs that have either toppled over, have been broken down, and then you see this very large chair, almost like a throne, just off to the side of your view. So yeah, this looks to be like a war room of some kind.
Interesting.
Okay.
To your left is two more doors that lead somewhere, and then to your right, it's like a catwalk that goes off to the other side, and the other side you see two more doors, and you notice that there's the staircase down there as well.
Okay. Doors on the left first.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Will you like to divide the party, or would you like to go door to door?
Door to door.
Okay. Who's opening the door?
Nancy will.
Okay. Nancy, as you reach for the doorknob, it feels weird. The doorknob feels loose, and as you're about to turn it, it falls out. It falls off.
Hmm.
So you just have a rusty knob in your hand. Roll for tetanus. No, it's
Oh.
Well, this is a thing.
Can I peek through the door hole, or no? I'll let Nancy do it if she wants to.
Yeah, I'll just peek through the door hole.
Yeah, okay. As you peek through the door hole, you see the doorknob is just rolling on the other side, is rolling back and forth, and you see the skittering of a mouse pass by, before you see a large looming shadow in the corner shift ever so slightly deeper into that corner on your right.
What do you see, Nancy?
There's a shadow that's shifting in here. Is
What do you reckon?
the door unlocked? Like, I mean, like,
I mean,
does
it's
the door-
disarmed, so
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing keeping the door shut.
So
Um,
Nancy's gonna just kind of tug at the door to see if it'll open.
yeah, okay.
From mist, a small gust of wind, like comes up through underneath the door and like pushes down on the handle on the other side.
Okay.
Gust cantrip.
Ah, gotcha. You cast Gust. Got it. Yeah, so easily enough, the gust of wind swings the door open, revealing to you what looks to be a dilapidated bedroom.
That worked.
What worked? What was that?
I mean, I kind of just willed it to open.
Wait, did you just do magic?
I guess so.
Okay, even I have to admit that's pretty fucking cool.
There it is.
I know, right?
Listen,
See?
man, being
This
able
is
to
amazing.
it's like having superpowers, being able to do real magic, and video game logic. 3 tops.
And y'all want to
Uh,
go back to y'all boring human lives?
Yes, very much so.
Alright. Fine.
Nancy will walk in the room.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you walk into the room.
Skizzet's gonna try and do so in a bit more of a stealthy manner, given that there's a shadow in the corner.
Yeah, okay, roll stealth.
That is an 11.
Okay. As you
Not used to the oozy body yet.
No, not really. As you all step into the room, you hear shuffling into the corner on the right-hand side. As you get a better look at this figure. This figure is cloaked in what looks to be rags with a hood covering their face, but it does it to no avail, as they have a very elongated snout that appears out. They look like they look like the equivalent of a homeless guy if a homeless guy was an animal.
I'm thinking like Vicar Amelia from Bloodborne.
That's a good way of looking at it, yeah. But as you
Vicar Amelia is still screaming.
as you shine a light on this figure, you see this like not fetid but just this raggedy barely bandaged up hand raised up, and you notice that they have the features of a rat. This long, spindly tail, or sinewy is the better word for it. The sinewy tail extends from their lower backside and then just kind of like flops to the ground. They have these haunched over legs and these very thin arms with these like very sharp claws but very thin gait about them. And yeah, you notice that this looks like a man rat.
Huh.
Ooh.
Skaven.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I just needed a place to rest me head.
You good, bud?
Wait. Are you party guests?
Yeah.
We were,
Mm-hmm.
Still are too.
I guess.
Okay. Whew. Alright. Well, it goes to show that I shouldn't be wearing these kind of outfits anymore now. So, I take it you haven't found the professor yet, huh?
Not just
No.
started.
No.
Okay, well, anyways, Barry, and he extends his claws out.
Nancy, and I'll shake his hand.
Pleasure.
I don't think you want to shake tendrils with me, bud.
I will also shake his hand.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. Name's Riley.
Good to meet you, Riley. Barry. And then he looks to you, Mist.
I kind of just wave, not extending my hand out.
He gives you like
I'm missed.
he gives you like that weak finger guns, and he goes, good to meet you, Mist. And I'm sorry, what was your slime friend's name?
The name's Skizet.
Nice to meet you, Skizzy. I'm Barry. Okay. Well, he's clearly not here. I kind of scurried off when all this happened, and I ended up here. So, just needed to be alone for a little bit and rest my head.
you also a party guest, bud, or are you like staff or something?
Oh no, I'm one of the guests. It's just it's so loud. I just needed
Oh,
to be
I
away
get
from
it.
it all. So.
I get it.
Social
I'm-
anxiety is a real bitch.
I'm going to reach into the cooler and hand him a crepe.
You just have
You
those
just have
on
a
you.
crepe in your. You just have a crepe in your bag.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I have one of those?
Yeah, sure.
Me too.
The crepe kind of just gets absorbed by like Skizit puts it up to his face, but doesn't quite realize understand. He doesn't quite understand how to make a mouth, so he just kind of shoves it into his face, and it slowly dissolves.
Correct. That's exactly what happens. It's like watching acid burn through something.
I look at Miss. Can you eat?
I couldn't taste a damn bit of that.
I'm full.
Okay, fair enough. So Riley and Skizit add 3 temp HP.
Oh.
Because that was a shift treat.
Ah, wonderful.
Cool.
Alrighty. So,
By the way, I've got to go in like 2 minutes.
oh wow, I thought we had more time.
Ah,
Yeah,
shit.
sorry. I did
Hey,
give
here's
a
not a bad
warning in
spot for us to
Discord,
stop
but
and then try again for next week, and maybe we can
Yeah.
get Cherry in next week.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm totally down.
Yeah.
I literally
we can
thought
just
we had more
retcon
time.
the rat person into whatever Cherry's character is, or Cherry can be the rat person.
Cherry being
Cherry can be whoever Cherry wants to be, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, Cherry can be whatever. All right, cool.
Yeah, no, I
Then-
think there's plenty of room for
then,
us to just add another PC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. There's I literally made it so open by just saying there's a bunch of people here. So like, if at any point in time she wants to appear, she can appear. Alrighty. Well, I mean, if you gotta go, you gotta go. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna stop
Yeah.
this train right here then. All right. So then we will call this as part 1 of the Monster Mash Bash one shot. Tune in next week where we will continue this one shot and see if
It'll be
our
two shots.
Ooh.
yeah, and see if our wild, wacky cosplayers will be able to find the missing Dr. Boris Karloff and get their bodies back. Let me see. Here.
Preferably, Riley wants to stay as this wild creature.
Fair enough. Well, hey, if you guys thank you guys so much for watching us. If you're not part of the Discord, here's the Discord. If you guys want, here are I believe this is the button for I believe this is the command for my socials. Nope. All right, cool. I'm just bad. What command was my socials again? I'm about to look. Hey, Nightbot. Hey, bud. You mind filling me in on what my commands were again? Because I forgot. I forgot.
I forgore.
I'm silly. I forgot. Yeah, if you want to hang out on the Discord, we're gonna be. I am now. After this, I'm going to take about a 30-minute break or so, and then I'm gonna go and catch up on my tokusatsu, and then I'm gonna just sit there in tokusatsu land, I guess. Let's see.
I'm probably gonna go play Spider-Man.
I have work
Spider-Man.
tonight, so I will be sleeping.
Bummer.
Um,
Oh, I don't have a
the
command.
Splatterween event.
That's wild. I don't. Oh, there it is. There. Oh no, wait. Yes, there it is. It's. Haha. It was this command. There you go. Those are all my socials. Keep up with me on that, and then I will also have this video out. Hopefully, the latest is Wednesday for part 1 of the Monster Mash Bash one shot. Alrighty, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Woohoo!
But other than that, that's going to be it from me. It's going to be it from us. We hope to see you guys next week, and maybe later on this week I might be streaming. We don't know. A lot of things have been changing on my island, so it's been wild. This month has been really rough. But anyways, we'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
bye.